Okay, is the camera rolling? Perfect. G'day mates, Sniper from Team Fortress 2 bringing you the final episode of Season 3 and the very last episode of Mighty Machines overall. And the last Mighty Machines episode is called Laying Down the Pipeline. Alright, without further ado, let's begin the last Mighty Machines episode.
Mighty machines, big and mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines, lifting and pulling and flying so high, building up to the sky. You can watch them all day and never know why they're mighty machines. Hear them roar, watch them soar, sit right down and see. There are stories to enjoy, every girl and boy. Mighty machines, big and mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines.
Alright, here we go. Let's begin the final episode of Mighty Machines. Starting off with the music that we first heard on the farm.
Everyone. Today is a great day
That
to come
nice,
visit us.
calming music.
I'm excavator, and nothing makes me happier than a great big digging job. See that long pipe? It's going to be buried underground, and that's why I'm digging this long trench.
All of that pipe is
I've
going to
got
be
a lot of
underground.
digging to do because it's going to be a long pipeline.
Really? If he were to dig all of this, it would take for bloody ever. It would take ages.
Real easy digging in this spot. Nothing but sandy clay. Well, sometimes I hit big rocks, but I just fish them out. I've already done plenty of digging on this job, and I'm not finished yet. There's still lots of sections of pipe to go into the ground.
Bloody hell, look how far
By the
that
time
goes.
all the pieces of pipe are attached together in a line and laid into the ground, it's going to be 463 kilometers long.
463
Now that's some
kilometers long.
Sometimes it goes a long way in a straight line, and sometimes it has a crazy zigzag bend in it.
Yeah. I
It
can see
stretches
the...
a long way
yeah, I can
across
see the bend in it.
countryside, under the roads and through farmers' fields. But since it's hidden underground, you wouldn't even know it's there. What do you think will go through these pipes? Well, the pipelines run from the oil fields where oil comes out of the ground to a big refinery where it gets processed. At the refinery, the oil gets made into all sorts of things like the fuels that make cars go and lubricants for big machines like me. Airplane fuel, heating oil, even plastic comes from thick, gooey oil.
All of those bits
The
of
best way to
liquid
get the oil
that
to
go
a
through these
refinery
kind
is
of
through a
pipes.
pipeline. But to make a pipeline, all these pieces of pipe have to be joined together. The welding crew does that. This job is really interesting to watch.
Out of the way, coming through. I've got to move this section of pipe. It's going to be the next one to get welded on. You're just in
We're hearing
time
a
to
slowed
see
down
how they
version
do it.
of that
It's pretty neat. Before
that track
getting
that we
welded,
first heard
each
in
end of the
Machines
pipe
Go to
is heated
School
up
when
by
they were
that
all
big
tidying up.
blowtorch.
Bloody
That
hell, I've
makes
never
it
seen a
easier for the
blowtorch like
welders
that.
to join the pieces together.
It's blowing fire very lightly. Unlike Pyro's flamethrower, it just goes
Now
full
this
power.
is how the two pieces of pipe get lined up.
Oh, I got drum and bass going on.
That crazy-looking gizmo has
Blimey,
a
what
air
is
motor
that?
that drives it through the pipe. It It's called the internal lineup clamp.
The eternal lineup
The
clamp.
holds the two pipe sections together in exactly the right position so they can be welded.
Ah, I see.
See? Nice and straight. Here's my pal Dozer with the welding machines. Hi there.
Let's keep moving. There are lots of pieces of pipe to weld in this section.
He's
I'll
only
get
got
the
3
next
welding
piece.
machines on his
Okay.
little tray
Another blast from the
or basket,
blowtorch
whatever,
heats up the joint and burns off any water
or little
before we
platform,
start
whatever you want to
welding.
call it. Yeah, another blowtorch.
Now,
And now they're
one
welding
thing
it.
I've got to warn you about, kids. Never look at a welder's spark. Very important. It could damage your eyes.
Oh
See
yeah.
how the welder always wears his mask and
Bloody
the
hell!
others
Look how
all wear
bright that
dark goggles?
is.
You can watch welding on television, but in real life, the light is so bright it would damage your eyes.
Oh yeah, I can never imagine
Those
engineer
big gray things standing
seeing
up on
this.
the deck behind me are the
I mean, he's got
generators.
goggles that are
Arc welding uses
dark
a
enough
lot of
to
electric power, and those generators produce
to
the
block off
electricity.
any
It's a kind
bright
of
welding
welding
light.
that uses electric sparks. Imagine that. It's like holding lightning in your hand.
Oh yeah, I see that comparison, mate.
That thing setting off the sparks is called a rod. The electric current from the generators is so high that the very end of the rod melts. The melted metal flows into the small gap between the two ends of the pipes. Then it cools, gets hard, and holds the two pieces together. Now the pipe is all one piece. Here we go.
Bloody
to
hell,
join the
that
next
grinding.
piece.
Where's it coming
I
from?
just roll along as we make it longer and longer.
Bloody hell, he just had the vault over that. That guy in the background just had the bloody vault over that bloody pipe.
Actually, each weld is done 4 times to build up the thickness. Now the grinders can get to work. See the sparks fly?
Oh, that's what that grinding was.
That grinder is smoothing down the weld with a grinding wheel. Smooth and strong. That's what we need.
There's more welding going on in the back there.
There are 3 more teams of welders that follow along behind us. Each one makes the joint thicker and stronger. Oh, there's one part of welding that I forgot to tell you about.
It's the same music again, except it's sped up.
And this is the chief
What
robot
in the
inspector right
name
here.
of criminy
He's
Christmas
sort of a
is
robot,
that?
X-ray machine and skateboard all rolled into one. How are things, Inspector?
I'll tell you after I look inside this pipe.
How do you work?
Crikey,
anyway?
that thing is so bloody weird.
Pictures of every welded seam in the pipe.
It looks so funny
They're
too.
perfect.
Bloody hell, what is that whistling? Sounds like a bird tweeting. Or
Boy,
a songbird.
Sure is dark in here.
Yeah, this is just
On
an
the
inspection
outside of the
vehicle
weld
that
is a band
looks
of
inside the pipe.
photographic material. That's where the X-ray pictures show up. I travel through the pipe with the help of a little beacon that tells me where I am.
Oh, radioactive.
He's calling me.
I don't know why it says radioactive.
I'm coming.
Maybe there's some chemical substance inside of it.
Found you.
Nah,
Now
I
I'll
don't
take the
know.
picture.
I don't know much about that device anyway. Or anything that's nuclear radiation related or
I've
anything.
inspected this pipeline over and over again. I can't find any problems. So it's ready to be put in the ground. This is something you've got to watch.
Yeah, we're already watching. We got some dozers
Hi,
lowering
everyone.
it
Come to see our
off
little
the
parade. It takes 3 of us to move the pipe closer to the trench. Are you okay up there in the lead?
Moving along fine. Don't get too far apart.
yeah, they gotta remove it from the
Not to worry.
from the wood.
The pipe is good and strong.
Look at that pipe wobble. You'd think it was made out of rubber, not steel.
Yeah, but that's just
Carry
steel
lot
with a
of weight
funny
when our
bend in it.
boom arms lift the steel pipe. So we need counterweights on our opposite side for balance. That big yellow block is the counterweight.
Our lifting slings are specialized too. They're covered in lots of rubber wheels, so they just roll along as we move down the pipe.
I see.
The pipe has been sitting on stacks of wood ever since the sections were welded together.
I see
Now we
4
have to
Dozers
shift
back
it
there.
closer to the trench.
Yeah, I see
before
4
we lower
Dozers
it in.
back there. There must be pre-filmed
Get the
footage,
wood
I
out of the
guess.
way.
Yeah, I think that was just pre-filmed footage that we were looking at.
I'm off the pipe, guys.
Alright, the first one's off. Now it's just the rest.
Aw, is the parade over?
Not yet.
The big claw excavator has to do a final check of the trench, and then we can lay this pipe. Back to the beginning, everyone.
Yeah, now you're going back to the start.
This won't take me long. I have a terrific device for grabbing stuff. Well, I only grab dirt and rocks. I'm sort of the cleanup machine.
So pretty much a machine that can pick up rocks.
My job is to pull out any rocks in the bottom of the trench that might damage the pipeline. Gotcha. Out you go.
Well, that is actually handy, because that way, I mean, now that all the rocks are removed,
We're about
the
to start
pipeline won't be
lowering the
damaged.
pipe into my trench. I love this part.
I like how they built a
The ends
stairway just to
always
inspect it
overlap a bit,
again.
Then they weld them together later. I'm just holding up the free end of this section while the dozers get ready to lower it in. Ready, gang?
Okay, everyone, here we go.
Uh-oh. There's a familiar beat kicking in. That triumphant music that we heard in Ride the Mountain Rails and Giant Tow
That
Trucks.
makes it really heavy. We need 4 dozers with our special side booms to do this job.
Bloody hell. I love that track.
How's it
It's so
going back
bloody
there, pal?
adventurous.
Are you able to get it into the center of the trench?
Oh, yeah. Easy does it. See that? The pipe goes in as...
You know what I was thinking? When the credits roll for this episode, I'm going to sing the theme song again. Just like what I did when I was... Just like what I did for Machines Go to School. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sing the theme song once we get to the credits.
How's everybody doing? Okay?
Yep, so far so good.
This is great. We're making good time today.
Yep, and it's going grandly.
Just keep on rolling.
Look at that pipe bend.
I know,
Isn't
you said it
surprising
before.
that It can be so flexible. It's like a wet noodle. Each of us moves the pipe over a little bit more until it goes in. We don't go to bed.
A white,
Timbers out of the way,
a
please.
white
Thanks.
noodle. Bloody hell! More likely a piece of spaghetti that's just bloody red.
No wonder it's so
Okay, that gave me a good laugh, and probably the best laugh I've ever had. Alright, the first one's off again.
Okay, I'm clear of the pipe.
Now the rest of them just gotta lower it down into the trench. There's a track that we first heard. There's another guitar track that we first heard in Machines Go to School.
I'm off too.
Let's get out of the way and let the expert finish the job.
The expert.
I'll rest the end of the pipe on the wooden block.
Perfect.
Good job, Dozers. Let's head back to the other end. Excavator needs our help.
What? With what?
Here's the answer to this little problem. The curve in the pipe is not quite lining up with the trench. I have to carefully shave off a bit of this side of the trench to make it fit.
Oh, I see.
Oh, good. Here are the Dozers back already. I could
Bloody
use some
hell.
help.
They got there so
If
bloody
you could
fast.
pick up the pipe, then I can get my scoop down there and get this job done in no time.
Sure.
Glad to help. Once I take off some of this corner, then the pipe should fit.
Alright, they're gonna lower it down now. Oh, he's still got one more to take off. Well, we'll be patient.
Okay, finished.
Oh, there. Alright, he's finished. Now lower it down.
Together now. Down she goes.
Great.
Now it lines
fits.
up perfectly.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Well, digging a trench in dirt is pretty easy, but I know someone that digs in water.
Water?
Just follow the pipeline down to the river. That's where you'll find my pal Skagit.
What the bloody hell is a Skagit? Oh, I like this music.
See that tall thing standing
What
straight up
the
in the air?
bloody hell is
That's
that
me.
thing?
I'm a Skagit.
Is that
I
the
know it's a
Skagit?
funny name, Skagit.
Oh, wow! Oh, now that is a
Pretty
cool
complicated
machine.
Wheels and cables and pulleys and stuff.
Excuse me for that cough, but bloody hell, now that is a cool machine.
You know
Yeah,
what my
especially-
job is? Digging a trench for the pipeline at the bottom of the river.
Yeah, so that's what it specializes in. Digging a trench
That's
through the
my
river
bucket.
to fit
It
the
does
pipe in.
digging.
Oh, excuse me again for that bloody cough.
Fierce looking teeth, eh?
Oh, I know. Not as fierce as Chewie's teeth from All About Recycling, but they look pretty fierce. Kinda looks like a shark's jaw. The top half of it. It definitely looks like a shark's
Pull it
jaw.
out over the water. And then... Splash!
Wow. Quite a big splash there,
This is
mate.
only one part of it. The other part is on the opposite side of the river. It acts like an anchor.
No, so that joins
My
up with the
cables
Skagit.
go all the way across the river to my anchor, and then back to me. By winching my cables in, I can drag it back towards me on shore. Here it comes. It's filled
Bloody
with
hell,
water
look at
and
all
mud
the
from
muck
bottom of the
and
river.
gunk inside of that Skagit
Mud
bucket.
pies. Those teeth you saw in my bucket
Excuse me again.
are what digs the trench in the riverbed. And
I don't know
then the
why I'm
bucket
coughing
pulls
so
out the
much
muck.
now. Must have got
It's
something in
so
my throat.
sloppy, I just dump it onto the riverbank, where my excavator buddy scoops it out after it has
Bloody
drained
hell.
a bit.
That's gross. That's just water and mud.
Job. Sorry about the mess, dump truck.
Can't put much of that stuff into my cargo box. It just runs out the end.
Oh, it's just water.
Yeah, this job is gonna take a while.
It's just water and mud. No hard
My
feelings.
bucket is pretty big, because the trench has to be big enough to take the biggest pipes in this pipeline. 1 meter wide. Once I get this trench finished and the pipeline is laid in the middle, the whole thing will be covered in, and no one will ever know it's there.
Yep, fair point. Just like with what we saw in the beginning, it's going to take ages for them
Wow,
to clean up.
That's more like a claw than a bucket. It just
It's
tears
not a
through the
claw, it's
river
more like a
bottom.
shark's jaw, but yeah, anyway. It's going to take ages for them to fit the pipe into the trench that they're digging in the water. But It's fair. It takes a long time for everything to be finished.
Back it up.
Oh, there's that funny music that we first heard in the Sky from Season 2, which was later reused in Mikey Waves, On the Farm, and at the steel mill.
Oh, yum.
Oh, come on.
I've been covered in dirt since I started this job.
I mean, that's what construction's all about.
Limousine.
But I'm such a pretty color when I'm clean.
Well, I mean, construction vehicles can get dirty all the time. It doesn't matter. I mean, you could still clean them on most occasions.
Here's some more lovely glop.
Oh, my poor cargo box.
It's just water. Most of it will leak out before you get to the top of the hill.
Yeah, just go ahead, Mike. Don't worry about the water. You'll still make it.
This job is going to take a while to complete.
Yeah, probably
Is the
years.
pipeline prepared to be put into the water?
Cement trucks have been arriving all week, so I guess it's almost ready. How's it coming along, cement mixer?
Pretty well, thanks. This pipe sure is a big one. It has to have a concrete casing around it to make sure it doesn't float up in the river.
Right.
It's funny to think that a steel pipe would float, but it can happen. That wire mesh reinforces the concrete. It adds strength to it. And the metal
Oh,
sleeve
Ford L
goes
series is
all
back.
around it to hold the concrete in. Once it's weighted down with concrete, it can't float.
Well, that's actually a smart idea, because,
This
well,
is a
that
pretty
way, of
easy
course, it
job
won't
for a
sink.
cement mixer like me.
No, of course it has to sink.
I
You
just
can't.
drive here beside the pipe and my
You won't be
long
able to
trough
bloody
lets
see the pipe in the
concrete
water.
flow down into the casing around the pipe.
I mean, without the casing, of course it would float. So, I mean, it's smart.
The
It's a
whole
smart
pipe
idea to
doesn't
have a
get covered with
concrete casing around it.
because it needs to be able to flex a bit. I'm moving ahead slowly. Scrape that concrete inside. We don't want to lose any of that stuff.
Nah. It's important to put all of it in there. Every single bit of concrete inside. Just like with Big Boy, the cement mixer from season 1, from at the cement yard, and that pumpcrete truck from Trucks from season 2.
Most of the segments are already done. Just a few more to go.
Yep, and then that pipe will be laid into the water.
Okay, guys, I'm out of concrete. I'd better get back to pick up some more. I'll be back in a while.
This big pipe is just waiting for me to finish. And then it will be able to be laid down in my river trench.
Bloody hell.
Then they'll join up the
That
ends
was the
with
roughest
these
cough I
pieces
had.
that are already in place.
Hold on, let me hook up my spit. There we go. I know,
better get
gross, but
working.
I had to do it anyway.
Splash!
I coughed 4 bloody times during this. But, that's alright. It happens.
Well, kids, all that's left for us to do is fill in the trench. That won't take long for big machines like us. Let's get to it,
Just
bulldozer.
get all the dirt that you dug up in, fill it back up again.
I always like this part of the job. Once we've filled in the trench and buried the pipeline, it won't be long before the farmer can start planting the crops again.
Yeah, it's a good feeling to finish a job.
Wowee! This is fun.
You're really slanted there, mate. Your bulldozer's gonna get into the bloody trench at any moment.
Back into the trench.
And I'll pack it down with my tracks.
Oh, you're packing it down. Okay. Don't go too far in. You'll sink.
Hi, friends. Can I join the fun?
Sure, why not? There's
My
only
big
room for one
blade
more.
can level out the ground nice and flat.
Sure, we can use a machine that's good at smoothing. The idea is to get this piece of ground back to what it was like before we dug it up in the first place.
As soon as we've finished packing down and smoothing out the subsoil, we can cover it all up with topsoil. The farmers will be able to plant their crops and let the grass grow as if nothing had happened.
Yep.
And that will make the cows happy.
Look at all the bloody cows sitting there.
No one would know that a pipeline is buried down there and moving oil
Yeah,
to the
because all you just see
refinery.
is a big, large field. Well, with some construction going on, of course.
Well, kids, hope you had a good time here with the pipeline crew. Bye-bye.
All right, here we go. We're at the end. Here comes the credits. Mighty machines. Big and mighty machines. Working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines. Lifting and pulling and flying so high. Building and building up to the sky. You can watch them all day and never know what's there. Mighty machines. Hear them roar. Watch them soar. Sit right down and see. There are stories to enjoy. For every girl and boy. Mighty machines. Big and mighty machines. Working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines. Working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines. Ha ha! Bloody brilliant! Oh, that was so good to sing the theme song again. Anyway, where are your list? Here we are. Laying down the pipeline. Checked off. And that is it. Well, time to say goodbye to this list. And it's time to say goodbye to all of you people who've been watching my series so far. And after making it through 39 episodes and 3 seasons, I've had such a great time doing so. Well, for making it through 39 episodes and 3 seasons all at once. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoy my series of me watching Mighty Machines. And I will see you later, mates. This is Sniper, aka Mr. Monday, signing off. Goodbye.